Good morning, Anand. Good morning, Mohit. Thanks for joining. So, today is going to be a big day. Get ready. We just have 1 more minute to go and hold your positions and try trailing your stop losses on the call side. That one I gave. I gave call positions yesterday, so whoever is holding them can start trailing. If it is going to be a good gap up opening, so you need to start trailing there. Okay. We are going to trade, and we don't trade at 9 o'clock at all. Okay, so we'll wait for some time and then see how this is going to be. Okay, so that's a huge gap up. Right, trying to take some recovery early in the morning because it's a huge gap up, so you don't expect it to be suddenly pushing upwards. So one of the reasons why it pushes down for some time. Yes. Okay. Okay, let me open it in 1 minute time frame and see. Okay, not a good time to enter. Let's wait. Let the market settle for at least 5-10 minutes or 15 minutes or so. Then, based on how this is reacting today, we will take an entry. Okay. Otherwise, don't take an entry. Abhi, I think finance minister have the group of people have just started leaving for the parliament. So budget is yet to start. So we still have some time. Okay, look at the Infosys positions. Whoever is holding, that's a blast. Look at Infosys positions. It's he is there is certainly a gap. So we have to be a little more careful because it hasn't traded between these levels since yesterday, so we don't want to take chance there. But yes, we are not talking about levels today mainly because budget day levels won't work. No matter how many levels you draw, they won't work. So it does not really matter there. So don't go by the levels today at all. Don't talk about resistance and support. We talk about them only after 1:30 or so. After 1:30 p.m. we can talk about levels, but until then there is no use of talking about levels. Okay. it can take you on different levels at all completely. Okay, I did quick scalping in the morning, so that's like nice one. Okay. Yeah. ठीक है, अरे yes man. So get ready, guys. Probably, we shall try scalping it. I would say, we will only scalp today. And, budget day, you can't expect anything else to happen. कुछ भी हो सकता है. So, add 38,500 call and 38,500 put as well. Okay? दोनों add कर लो. ठीक है? Both are trading around 690 rupees. Okay, around 690 I would say. Both of them. Guys, added. फटाफट बोल दिया भाई. Please like the stream, like and subscribe. And I have to enable the subscribers only mode. Lot of spammers and phishing messages are coming, and so I have to enable that. So give me like 1 minute. Let me do that quickly. Okay. Let me know once you have added 38,500 call and put. दोनों add कर लो. Just add it. Don't buy. I'm not asking you to buy. Okay. Just add it. Okay. So let's target. Very good. Okay. चलो काम कर लो भाई. Service now. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Take these two positions, 38,500 call and put दोनों ले लो. Okay. Or if you want to, no, it's already moved up, man. So you should have taken it earlier. But yes, दोनों ले लो. You take both of them. ठीक है. To be less invested users, for the ones who are investing with less amount, I would say take one of the call options, probably 17,500 call or 17,550 call. Okay. ठीक है, anyone added guys? Madhav, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Do we have to take call option? Yes, call option add kar lo. Add it. Either 17,500 call or 38,500 call. Anything is fine. Bank Nifty or Nifty. Based on your capital. But I would say you can take 38,500 is better in Bank Nifty than Nifty. Chalo, nice. Let's take one call option, man. Did you guys take it? Do we have to? Can I buy? Yes, yes. You can take it, Madhav. That's what I'm telling you. You can take it. 38,500 call or 38,600. Anything is fine. Whichever you are comfortable with. चलो एक काम कर लो 38,500 ले लो जल्दी जल्दी 38,500 call which is around 750 now. It's already moved up by 50 points already. 740 पे चल रहा अभी ले लो and hold it. Take it and hold it. You have to. So मैं तो call तो दिया भाई. So इसमें 38,500 at 740. Okay. Right. Done. चलो ले लो. Let it go above 38,800 or 38,900, then you will see a greater move again. And we keep trailing profits. Don't wait for the reversal to happen. I actually explained the same thing on the yesterday's video as well. So if you are careful, start trailing if you are in profits. Yes. Okay. Okay, ready guys. अभी भी कॉस्ट पे चल रहा ले लो. You can take if you want. ठीक है. I took at 754. Okay, okay. Come on, man. 5-10 points ka you can't be talking about reversal. You say it reversal only when it is down by some 200 points. 1050 points is not a reversal. Okay, so let it go. This is going to be long, and you know, this is a budget day. Remember, I am not going to draw any levels. Probably price action might be in place, but levels might not work today. So don't really worry about resistance and support zones here. You know, you are in profit, you start trailing your profits. That's it. Okay, it's already 770, guys. 790. देख लो. Start booking, guys. Probably you can start trailing. ठीक है. Hope you are trailing now. Hope you are trailing. Trail, guys. 798. 800 already almost. Yep. 800. 800. Come on, guys. Come on. You just start trailing. Don't exit your positions. Only trailing. Only trailing. ठीक है. 8 817, 819, 820, guys. 820. चलो. Trail. चलो, अच्छी बात. नाइस वन. 820 प्लस 831 तक गया भाई. स्टार्ट ट्रेलिंग. दैट्स इट. Only trailing, guys. Okay, guys, are you booking? Let me know once you closed your positions, or if your trailing stop loss is hit, done. You can exit. Not a big deal. 840. 2500 profit already. Come on, take it, guys. चलो, book it, guys. Book it. So far 2500 profit there. Okay, please like करते चलो भाई, like and subscribe. Okay, तो अच्छा चल रहा, nice, good one. How much still holding, right? Still holding, I guess 850 guys, 850. Okay, now keep a serious trailing of profits. Okay, keep a serious trailing of profits. Right, where is it now? 870 guys, 870. 870 man. Come on, what else you need? What else you need? Chalo. चलो अच्छी बात, नाइस. चलो नाइस. Nice, nice, nice. It can be, a lower swing, so don't worry. So somewhere here, if it comes to a level around this lower swing, no previous swing basically, then we can take a new entry again. If you have six 6 point stop loss అంతేనా? అది అర్థం కాలే ఏంటిది. 60, 36,000 పిఎన్ సెల్ చేసా. ఓకే ఓకే, దట్స్ ఫైన్. రైట్ రైట్. ఓకే, నైస్ నైస్. अच्छी बात, अच्छी बात. Let it come down to this level, you can take an entry again, I'm telling you again. So guys, that's going to be previous swing, so we are going to trade on previous swing again. So let it come down to this level, otherwise we will not trade again. So let's wait. Hope you guys booked your profits. Hope you guys booked your profits. Okay. अच्छी बात, नाइस नाइस. चलो लाइक करते चलो भाई, अब तो एक लाइक तो बनता है भाई, आफ्टर बुकिंग सो मच ऑफ प्रॉफिट. Nice, nice. Hello, we'll wait for that level to come back again, a previous swing low, and then if it is taking a retracement, then we will take another position. Okay. Check check your profits, guys. Check your profits. What was the high on that? The high was 876 high so far. Okay, guys, nice. चलो हो गया वो वाला. दोबारा लेंगे हम. We'll see another one. Okay. अभी तो नहीं. So this is not going to work. So let it form another price action. हम लेंगे तब. Okay. निफ्टी में देखेंगे. निफ्टी में there is lot of gap. So I don't think I want to take position right now in Nifty. But yes, बैंक निफ्टी में I guess we will take an entry again. ठीक है. Get ready, another one. Guys, चलो. चलो waiting, still waiting. Ready for good trade, man. It hasn't formed that the lower low there. So, sorry, the swing low hasn't been touched. So we are still waiting, still waiting. So we've already made some profit, so that's still fine. Chalo, right. Uh, just wait for it, guys. Wait for it. Wait for it. No fresh entry. No fresh entry. I'll tell you. Probably 38,600 might be the thing that we can try, or 38,500 is also fine. But 38,600 is little near to the ATM, so that might be with lesser money for us. So probably yes. No fresh entry for now. Let's see. Good morning, Vishal. Thanks for joining. Good morning. Too much volatility. Yes, yes. अभी तो होता भाई ये आज budget है, so you know. It's going to be volatile certainly. Some ब्रिटानिया के लिए मार्केट से चल रहा है. नहीं 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 भाई. नहीं नहीं ब्रिटानिया तो अच्छा है मगर it is not the only one. There are other stocks as well. Yes, yes. कैनरा बैंक इज इन प्रॉफिट ऑफ कोर्स. मैं तो आई 2 दिन से बोल रहा हूँ कि कैनरा बैंक ले लो बोल के. So now it is trying to play safe, very slow. ये प्रीमियम बहुत हाई है. ऑपरेटर बड़ा का खेल. नहीं नहीं नहीं, इट इज नॉर्मल प्रीमियम एट एवरी बजट. नो, आज का नहीं है, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द बजट हैव दीज प्रीमियम्स, है ना. एंड ऑफ कोर्स विक्स तो हाई है, इसीलिए थोड़ा दिखता है, मगर सो इट इज नॉर्मल सिचुएशन, बजट में ये काफ़ी चलता है भाई. चलो, ये शॉर्टर टाइम फ्रेम के लिए तो देखेंगे. It's only not a longer time frame, it's only shorter time frame I am actually looking out for some breakout or breakdown. So just still waiting, guys. It's completely currently it is trying to, it is like a silence before a big war or kind of tsunami. So it's like that. Just wait for it. This kind of silence is very dangerous. When you see a movement like this, completely sideways momentum with a candle which is similar to doji kind of candle, it's very dangerous. It's not a doji, but yeah, similar to kind of that candles are very dangerous. And of course, premiums are not increasing basically. Though the premiums are high, even if the market is falling down or going up, the premium prices are not increasing. Basically, one of the biggest issues. Probably for a shorter time frame, it is going to be bearish, I guess. But hold on to that, I guess. 38,600 put add kar lo. Don't buy it. Add it. Add it to your watch list. Don't buy it, as I said, just add it to your watch list. This is completely volatile, man. It's up and down. So far we have taken only one trade. I think we booked good profits there. Okay. So see, the market has recovered so much, but still the premiums are not improving so much. So it is still there, trying to play safe. देख लो एक ही कैंडल पे it is like shooting up and coming down. So no doubt it's only trying to play around. Yeah, premiums obviously are high. अभी तो देखना है क्या होता बोल के. चलो देखेंगे क्या होता बोल के. I'm still waiting for right time to enter. अभी तो नहीं भाई, अभी तो नहीं. Probably, if you want to take a short scalping position above this zone, once this breaks this level, probably you can take one short trade. Okay, तब तक you don't do anything. Okay, I'm still waiting. I mean, it's sideways, guys. Don't take any fresh entries. It is around 38,700 level, so let it break for good. Let it sustain above this level, 38,700 के ऊपर. Now the premiums are very, 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 very seldom, man. They are not increasing good. Very rare. Though there is a movement in Nifty or Bank Nifty, the premiums are not moving really good. Still at that price only. For example, 38,600 is around the same price for a long time. That's a huge move, man. It's only a kind of scalping until we get a good move. Until then, we don't take any fresh long positions, at least. Okay, तब तक हम कुछ भी नहीं लेंगे. అక్కడ వరకు కొద్దిగా చూద్దాం. ఇక్కడ వరకు వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఈ లెవెల్ బ్రేక్ అయిన తర్వాత ఒక్కసారి మనం లాంగ్ పొజిషన్స్ తీసుకోవచ్చు. అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక షార్ట్ ట్రేడ్ అన్న వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ ఈ లైన్ బ్రేక్ అయిన తర్వాత. సో విల్ టేక్ అబౌవ్ దట్ రెడ్ లైన్. You see that how it is trying to break out and break down sometimes. So इसीलिए we don't take immediate positions. तो वेट करना है. No doubt it is only trying to play around. Entry लेने का सोच रहा हूँ. So somehow I'm not getting an entry for now. Let's wait. Still waiting. This is my trend line. Above that only I would suggest you to take a short trade. So if it goes above this trend line, you can take one short trade once this closes above this zone, and then probably only above that line, by the way, I'm telling you again. And then your stop loss will be somewhere around this zone. Okay. Yep. Only above that zone. Okay. So still waiting. Please like करते चलो भाई. Like and subscribe our stream. So weird. Budget के दिन. You see, it is meditating now. Bank Nifty and Nifty are meditating, being sideways. Nifty तो थोड़ा strong दिख रहा मुझे. It is, yeah, it is strong, but yeah, it is slowly waiting for that right moment. You will suddenly see a huge up move or down move when you see this. Maybe after some time, probably around 10:30 or so, you might see that. So I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for that level to come in. Otherwise, I will not take an entry here. So I will only concentrate on these today. And let me see if there is a premium melting that's happening. Premium melting isn't so heavy, but yeah, kind of. 38,700 is also kind of taking a rejection from there most of the times. तो इसके ऊपर सस्टेन करने दो, उसके बाद देख लेंगे हम. దాని పైన 38,700 పైన ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు సస్టైన్. దాని మీద ఉంటే మనకి ఒక మంచి మూమెంట్ ఉంటుంది. సో లెట్స్ సీ దాట్. At least let it, shorter time frame, it has to break this latest high at least. Hope it gives me good profits, I would say. Still waiting for an entry. and it is creating a lot of gaps between the opening and closing prices. So it's a no play zone basically. So I would say no play zone. Yes. Mm. Chalo, aane do. How I don't see this. Now, a lot of people are kind of eh, do not know what to expect from budget. So, iसीलिए they are like, whether to get into this or not. So, a lot of, DIS and FIS might be coming in. We still have 2 more hours for the budget. So, premiums are not increasing. Even at the money, in the money, little in the money, premiums are not really good. They are not increasing so much. That's so weird. On a budget day, I expect more premiums to go. Mm. आने दो, let it come. Okay, let it go, guys. This is going to be, for a shorter term at least, it's going to be one side momentum, guys. So wait for that. Okay. Hmm. No, it is not even sustaining above that. Let's wait for that level to retest. Otherwise, no entry. See, एक ही कैंडल पे पूरा खाली है. Single candle. No entry without a proper price action. Okay. Right, let me check. 39,000 call add kar lo, and let me see where you can take an entry here. Okay, above 616. Okay, above 616. Yes. Right. So you can take this. Okay, above 617 only. Don't take below that. Okay, 39,000 call. Right. So you can check your positions and then basically, try trading accordingly. So keep them in the watch list, and if there is a level that's coming up, buy it. Okay. Chalo. Amara, it is activated. I would say yes. Okay, it is activated. Wait for the target, first target to come in. It's at cost to cost now. So our stop loss will be now because the candle has changed. So our stop loss will be here. Okay, that will be our stop loss. 42. Let's see, 800. Okay, okay. So that's going to be our target. Right. Hope you guys are taking the positions. Let me know, guys, if you have taken. Right. 797. Voila. Okay, just let me know. It. Nahi. Come on, man. Even after writing, if you ask me again, what will I do? Tell me. I mentioned it on the page itself, and I pasted it in Telegram, posted it in different groups. AB Lika. So you're asking me again for a PE. चलो हो गया. Messages coming late. पता नहीं क्यों. चलो देख लो भाई. And there is I am actually going through some budget news basically. Let me see if that makes any sense for us. Okay. Look at the stocks like HDFC Life, Sale, some banking sectors, sorry, some pharma sectors, etc. They might give us good move today. Okay. Okay. चलो हो गया भाई, हमारा टारगेट तो हिट हो गया, बट you can still start trailing your profits there. If you are holding your call positions, you can start trailing basically. Okay. ठीक है. Okay. Guys, if you have taken any position, just trail your stop losses or trail your profits. Sorry, trail your profits and book. Okay. देख लो आज का हाई भी टूटेगा, अभी भी ले सकते इफ यू वांट आफ्टर द above this today's high you can still take a fresh entry as well. Okay, I'm telling you again, आज का हाई के ऊपर you can still take an entry. Wait for today's high to break and then take a fresh position if you want again. Okay. ठीक है. चलो चलो, I think budget is going to start in some time and there are already speculations around. So pharma sector probably, let's see, something like um, let's check how sale is doing. Okay, sale लेने का मन लग रहा है मुझे, but it is going to be above 100 only. Okay, above then we can take it. HDFC Life, we are expecting some news for this. Okay. Okay, there is no gap. लेके चल सकते. HDFC is going to be good, I guess. Yep. Right. And Dr. Reddy's, let's check that. It's completely sideways abhi to, but I expect an up move here. If there is a news in budget in favor of pharma sector. Okay, so now Nifty is trying to follow the trend line basically. Nice. Wait. Only above that price action, guys. Don't take before that. Okay. As I said, take fresh position only above today's high. That's it. When I say high, it has to sustain above that high level, at least in 5-minute candle. Otherwise, don't take it. But हमारा target तो hit हो गया इधर. We've planned for this trend and we have hit the target already. Okay. Hello, Dekram. Still waiting, guys. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Okay, put entry तो नहीं मिल रहा भाई, नहीं मिल रहा, but it is kind of a retest, likely to form another buying opportunity for us. Premiums are not increasing, so be very careful. You might want to take very low risk calls. I would suggest maybe you can take little out of the money calls, because today, at least today, because one, because there is one reason the premiums are very high at in the money or at the money, so we avoid taking high premium calls first. Secondly, even if there is a loss, we would end up losing only less money, but if you take in the money or at the money options, you might end up losing more money, at least today, because there will be also a strong movement in the out of the money options as well. Okay, so I would suggest you can still take out of the money options, probably 39,200 or 39,000, something like that. So that might help. Okay, than taking high premium calls in the money or at the money. But let's see, I am expecting some good news from budget and it will shoot up. That is what I am expecting. So it hasn't activated. Here, this one, 39,000 call hasn't been activated yet. So don't take, as I said, you take only above 617. Otherwise, we are not taking it. Paytm is up by 4% already. Budget के वजह से you see this. This is what happens on a budget day. ठीक है. How is this doing? What was 921 was the low, and yesterday's closing was 916 in Paytm. So and Feb 4th we have earnings release, I guess, for Paytm. So it's going to be a different case. Budget. We just have another half an hour for the budget speech. The budget speech will start around 11 o'clock. Okay. Okay. एक कॉल लेते भाई. So इसमें I'll tell you. ICICI बैंक 810 कॉल. ठीक है. A10 call that you can take around 26 कुछ चल रहा अभी. And the capital required is 35,000, guys. Okay, that can be taken. ICICI Bank seems to be good at least. Get ready. I gave ICICI Bank call. Let's see how. I have a 2-3 rupees of stop loss. That's it. In ICICI Bank, I don't want to take huge losses. एक काम कर लो भाई. 38,700 पुट ले लो अभी. अभी बोले तो when it is actually closing below this red line, take that 38,700 put. Okay, if this closes below this red line, basically. Otherwise, don't take it. But I'm giving you a clear scenario. If this candle closes below this level, or at least 5-minute candle, let's see. Okay, 5-minute candle. If it is closing below this trend line, you take a put position. I'm telling you, 38,700 put ले सकते then. And your target will be somewhere here, wherever it is going. I'm not sure, but so if that closes, then you can take a put position with a stop loss of this. Okay, and short target of this. Okay, only if that closes below this level. నో చేస్తున్నా అయ్యో నేను చేయకపోతే బడ్జెట్ ఎలా మిస్ అవుతాం అబ్బో. ఐఎమ్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఆన్ ది అదర్ సైడ్. ఐఎమ్ ట్రేడింగ్ ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్స్ బేసికలీ. ఆప్షన్స్ కాదు, నేను ఫ్యూచర్స్ బై అండ్ సెల్ చేస్తున్నా. సో ఫ్యూచర్స్ బడ్జెట్ డే ట్రేడ్ మిస్ అయితే ఎట్లా, మళ్ళీ దొరుకుతుందా? ఇట్స్ నాట్ క్లోజింగ్. లెట్స్ సీ. Just 27 more minutes, okay. 11 o'clock budget, 11 o'clock budget. Hellos. What is happening around it is, this hasn't closed. This is only above that trend line. So छोड़ दो, अभी तो छोड़ दो then. That is not happening. Let it close. Let it close below that. Then we'll see. Okay. Let it close. It is respecting the trend line basically. Something is going to cook very very big today. Very very big. So ये तो मान लो भाई. I'm telling you. Wait for it. चलो, okay. So there, here you can take a put position, guys. Put position, yes. You can take a put position and your stop loss will be very very small, only here, and your first target will be this. Okay, remember that. Okay, पॉपुलर चैनल आई बट सिप्ला बाई किया क्या? सिप्ला 956 पे, ठीक है, एक मिनट. सिप्ला it's completely budget based, but yes, but my personal opinion is that there is going to be some good news for pharma sectors basically, and Sipla might work out to be good today, and I would say you can keep a stop loss of 949. Okay, and one issue that with Sipla is that it is trying to consolidate on a daily basis. Every day there has been some consolidation and trying to break its high. So on a longer term, if you are holding, I mean, if it is in a cash, I would say आराम से, you can hold it. आराम से ले सकते आप, okay, and hold it. And moreover, if it is breaking a W pattern like this, look at this. You look at the pattern. You see this double bottom, okay, and if this is breaking for good, chalo, see this. Okay, once this is sustaining above this level, you can wait for this level 997 का वेट कर सकते हैं आप, ठीक है, आराम से ले लो भाई, डोंट वरी, नो इश्यूज एट ऑल. सिप्ला में यू कैन स्टिल होल्ड इट. ओ चलो, हमारा टारगेट तो हिट हो गया इधर. Nice. Good. Chalo. This target is done. Nice. Good one. Thanks for intraday. Yeah, intraday में पता नहीं कितने शेयर्स लिया बोल के, मगर if you have taken good quantity, you know, if you have taken some 200 300 400 quantity, then you can exit. But if you have taken some 10 20 shares, आपको मज़ा नहीं आएगा भाई आज तो. So चलो, एक टारगेट तो हो गया, उसके बाद देखेंगे. एंड आई टोल्ड यू राइट, आई डू नॉट नो इफ समवन हैज टेकन 38,700 लेने का बोला मैं इधर. सो एटलीस्ट कम से कम 10-15 पॉइंट मिलेगा आपको. ठीक है. एक्सपायरी का होल्ड कॉल कौन सा लाना, पता नहीं दीपाली भाई, क्या पूछ रहे बोल के. तो अच्छा लग रहा मुझे. ICICI बैंक कोई लिया क्या भाई? ICICI बैंक कहाँ है वो? अभी तो 25-30 पे चल रहा अभी. ठीक है, नहीं लिए तो छोड़ दो. अभी तो थोड़ा सेलर्स दे आर इंक्रीजिंग मैन, छोड़ दो. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. सो देर आर फ्यू स्टॉक्स लाइक यूनाइटेड स्पिरिट्स एंड GIPCL. दीज स्टॉक्स कैन बी टेकन एज वेल इंट्राडे. तो लग रहा है मुझे दैट दे आर गोइंग टू गिव अस गुड प्रॉफिट्स टुडे. एक सर टच्ड 3 times and 641. ఓకే, బిలో కంట్ లూజ్ అయితే కొంచెం డౌన్ఫాల్. ఈ బడ్జెట్ చూడు లెవెల్స్, ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు టాక్ అబౌట్ ఆనంద్. ఈరోజు అయితే అసలు ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు టాక్ అబౌట్ లెవెల్స్ ఎట్ ఆల్. బడ్జెట్ డే, లెవెల్స్ డోంట్ వర్క్. ఎట్ ఆల్. యూ కాంట్ టాక్ అబౌట్ లెవెల్స్ ఎట్ ఆల్. ఓన్లీ ప్రైస్ యాక్షన్ ఆర్ న్యూస్ బేస్డ్, దట్స్ ఇట్. నో లెవెల్స్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ లెవెల్స్ టుడే. ఐఎమ్ ఓన్లీ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ప్రైస్ యాక్షన్. అండ్ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టైమ్స్, yes, even other days, it's not about levels, it's about price action most of the times. But yes, if it is taking a rejection around this level, you might want to hold on to that and take a put option. But otherwise, I am not in a mood to buy any put option, at least for now. After the budget, based on the news, we might take a put option. But until then, I am not interested in buying any put options. I mean, at least for a longer period of time. స్కాల్పింగ్ कर सकते हैं, मगर నాకు ఒక 10 minutes 15 minutes 1 hour హోల్డ్ చేయడానికి ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్. సో యూ క్యాన్ టేక్ స్కాల్పింగ్ పొజిషన్స్ ఫర్ పుట్ సైడ్. ఓకే, సో బిలో 5 minutes. లెట్స్ వెయిట్ మ్యాన్, లెట్స్ వెయిట్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్. హౌ ఈజ్ యువర్ స్ట్రాడిల్ డూయింగ్ ఆనంద్? ఇది స్ట్రాడిల్ ఎట్లా చేస్తుంది? ఎంత వచ్చిండే ఇప్పుడు? Please like and subscribe. Like the stream and subscribe, please. It's playing between some 150 points. Supply is actually good as well. I might consider taking it, but not now because I am interested in investing in futures now. At least today. I will try selling and buying futures today. Not interested in any stocks for now until there is a clear view. Otherwise, I will not. And I wanted to check United Spirits. Sorry, I forgot. Okay. United Spirits, I guess you guys can take this, man. United Spirits तो अच्छा चल रहा मगर yeah, मुझे लग रहा है कि this can also be taken intraday I'm talking about again. Yeah, 874 पे चल रहा अभी McDowell's. Let's look at 880 call, how this is doing. And it's a high premium strike price. So probably if you want to take, you can take 880 call in McDowell's, United Spirits, and then try it. It's trading around 28. And you can hold up to some, what is this, 32 rupees will be your target. Okay, McDowell's 880 call, that you can try if you want. Okay, let's see. Taking a support. Okay, on sideways. I will be interested in buying if it breaks today's high, or if it breaks at least this today's low. That's it. Or since it has taken a support here, probably 38 455 के नीचे ले सकते. Okay, it is not a great gap. It is a opening में भी एक gap fill हो गया, but that is still fine, I would say. Yeah. Still have another 15 minutes for the budget to start. 15 minutes for the budget to start. Okay. चलो एक काम करेंगे भाई. Let's see this. I'll tell you what. Let me open it in a 3-minute time frame. This is the low. Okay, so below this zone, 38,563 zone, if 5-minute candle closes below this zone, you can take a put option. Okay, you can take a put option and hold कर सकते हैं आप. There is a moment even at 38,000 put option as well. देख लो. It's down by some 600 point in, far from the Nifty Bank spot price. But even then there is a moment. It's so weird. See this. That is why you call it as a budget day. देखेंगे क्या होता है. No fresh trade yet. No fresh trade. It's moving very, very slow. As the budget starts, you might see volatile movement around. So wait करते.
our government constantly
You guys can listen to what she is trying to say.
the necessary ecosystem for the middle classes, a vast and wide section which is populated across various middle income brackets to make use of the opportunities they so desire. This budget seeks to lay the foundation and give a blueprint to steer the economy over Amritkal of the next 25 years, from India at 75 to India at 100. It continues to build on the vision drawn in the budget of 21-22. Its fundamental tenets, which included transparency of financial statement and fiscal position, reflect the government's intent, strengths, and challenges. This continues to guide us. The initiatives of the last year's budget have seen significant progress and have been provided with adequate allocations in this budget as well. The strengthening of health infrastructure, speedy implementation of the vaccination program.
I'm increasing the volume if you want you guys to listen to that.
Response to the current wave of the pandemic are evident for all. The productivity-linked incentive in 14 sectors for achieving the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat has received excellent response, with potential to create 60 lakh new jobs and an additional production of 30 lakh crore during next 5 years. Towards implementation of the new public sector enterprise policy, the strategic transfer of ownership of Air India has been completed. The strategic partner for Neelachal Ispat Nigam Limited has been selected. The public issue of the LIC is expected shortly. Others too are in the process for 2022-23.
आपको पर्याप्त होगा, पर्याप्त अवसर मिलेगा, बेटे बेटे मत कीजिए.
The National Bank for Infrastructure Development and National Asset Reconstruction Company have commenced their activities. Honorable Speaker, sir, Budget 2021-22 had provided a sharp increase in provision for public investment or capital expenditure. Throughout the year, with the Honorable Prime Minister guiding the implementation, our economic recovery is continuing to benefit from the multiplier effect. This budget continues to provide impetus for growth. It lays a parallel track of 1. A blueprint for the Amritkal, which is futuristic and inclusive. This will directly benefit our youth, women, farmers, the scheduled castes, and the scheduled tribes. And number 2, big private public investment. Number 2, big public investment for modern infrastructure, readying for India at 100. This shall be guided by PM Gati Shakti and be benefited by the synergy of multimodal approach. Moving forward on this parallel track, we lay the following 4 priorities: PM Gati Shakti, inclusive development, productivity enhancement and investment, sunrise opportunities, energy transition, and climate action, and 4, financing of investments. PM Gati Shakti. PM Gati Shakti is a transformative approach to sustainable development. The approach is driven by 7 engines, namely roads, railways, airports, ports, mass transport, waterways, and logistics infrastructure. All 7 engines will pull forward the economy in unison. These engines are supported by the complementary roles of energy transmission, IT communication, bulk water and sewerage, and social infrastructure. Finally, the approach is powered by clean energy and Sabka Prayas. the efforts of the central development by the state governments as per Gati Shakti Master Plan. The focus will be on planning, financing, including through innovative ways, use of technology, and speedier implementation. The projects pertaining to these 7 engines in the national infrastructure pipeline will be aligned with PM Gati Shakti framework. The touchstone of the master plan will be world-class modern infrastructure and logistics synergy among different modes of movement, both of people and goods, and location of projects. This will help raise the productivity and accelerate economic growth and development. Road transport. PM Gati Shakti Master Plan for express routes will be formulated in 22-23 to facilitate faster movement of people and goods. The national highways network will be expanded by 25,000 kilometers in 2022-23. 20,000 crores of rupees will be mobilized through innovative ways of financing to complement the public resources. The data exchange among all mode operators will be brought on unified logistics interface platform designed for application programming interface. This will provide for efficient movement of goods through different modes, reducing logistics cost and time, assisting just-in-time inventory management, and in eliminating tedious documentation. Most importantly, this will provide real-time information to all stakeholders and improve international competitiveness. Open source mobility stack for organizing seamless travel of passengers will also be facilitated. Contracts for implementation of multimodal logistic parks at 4 locations through PPP mode will be awarded in 22-23. Railways will develop new products and efficient logistic services for small farmers and small and medium enterprises, besides taking the lead in integration of postal and railways network to provide seamless solutions for movement of parcels. One station, one product concept will be popularized to help local businesses and supply chains. As a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat, 2,000 kilometers of network will be brought under Kavach, the indigenous world-class technology for safety and capacity augmentation in 2022-23. 400 new generation Vande Bharat trains will better energy efficiency and passenger riding experience will be developed and manufactured during the next 3 years. 100 PM Gati Shakti cargo terminals for multimodal logistics facilities will be developed during the next 3 years. Innovative ways of financing and faster implementation will be encouraged for building metro systems of appropriate type at scale. Multimodal connectivity between mass urban transport and railway stations will be facilitated on priority. Design of metro systems, including civil structures, will be reoriented and standardized for Indian conditions and needs. Parvat Mala. As a preferred ecologically sustainable alternative to conventional roads in difficult hilly areas, National Ropeways Development Program will be taken up on PPP mode. The aim is to improve connectivity and convenience for commuters, besides promoting tourism. This may also cover congested urban areas where conventional mass transit system is not feasible. Contracts for 8 such ropeway projects for a length of 60 kilometers will be awarded in 22-23. With technical support from the Capacity Building Commission, central ministries, state governments, and their infra agencies will have their skills upgraded. This will ramp up capacity in planning, design, financing, including innovative ways, and implementation management of the PM Gati Shakti infrastructure projects. Inclusive development, our second priority. Agriculture. The procurement of wheat in Rabi 21-22 and the estimated procurement of paddy in Kharif 21-22 will cover 1,208 lakh metric tons of wheat and paddy from 163 lakh farmers and 2.37 lakh crores will be the direct payment of MSP value to their accounts. Chemical-free natural farming will be promoted throughout the country with a focus on farmers' lands in 5-kilometer wide corridors along the river Ganga at the first stage. 2023 has been announced as the International Year of Millets. Support will be provided for post-harvest value addition, enhancing domestic consumption, and for branding millet products nationally and internationally. To reduce our dependence on import of oil seeds, a rationalized and comprehensive scheme for delivery of digital and high-tech services to farmers with involvement of public sector research and extension institutions, along with private agri-tech players and stakeholders of agri-value chains, a scheme in PPP mode will be launched. Use of Kisan drones will be promoted for crop assessment, digitization of land records, spraying of insecticides and nutrients. States will be encouraged to revise syllabi of agricultural universities to meet the needs of natural, zero budget, and organic farming, modern day agriculture, value addition, and management. A fund with blended capital raised under the co-investment model will be facilitated through the NABARD. This is to finance startups for agriculture and rural enterprise relevant for farm produce value chain. The activities of these startups will include inter alia, support for FPOs, machinery for farmers on rental basis at farm level, and technology including IT-based support. The implementation of the Kane-Betwa link project at an estimated cost of 44,605 crores will be taken up. This is aimed at providing irrigation benefits to 9.0 lakh hectare of farmers' lands, drinking water supply to 62 lakh people, 103 megawatt of hydro, 27 megawatt of solar power, allocations of 4,300 crores of rupees in the RE 21-22 and 1,400 crores of rupees in 22-23 have been made for this project. Honorable Speaker, sir, draft DPRs for 5 river links, namely Daman Ganga Pinjal, Partapi Narmada, Godavari Krishna, Krishna Pennar, and Pennar Kaveri have been finalized. Once a consensus is reached among the beneficiary states, the center will provide support for their implementation. For farmers to adopt suitable varieties of fruits and vegetables and to use appropriate production and harvesting techniques, our government will provide a comprehensive package with participation of state governments. MSMEs, Udyam, eShram, NCS, and ASEEM portals will be interlinked. Their scope will be widened. They will now perform as portals with live organic databases, providing G2C, B2C, and B2B services. These services will relate to credit facilitation, skilling, and recruitment with an aim to further formalize the economy and enhance entrepreneurial opportunities for all. Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme has provided the much needed additional credit to more than 130 lakh MSMEs. This has helped them mitigate the adverse impact of the pandemic. The hospitality and related services, especially those by micro and small enterprises, are yet to regain their pre-pandemic level of business. Considering these aspects, the ECLGS will be extended up to March 2023, and its guarantee cover will be expanded by 50,000 crores of rupees to total cover of 5 lakh crores. With the additional amount being earmarked exclusively for the hospitality and related sectors. Credit Guarantee Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises, CGTMSE, scheme will be revamped with required infusion of funds. This will facilitate additional credit of 2 lakh crore for micro and small enterprises and expand employment opportunities. Raising and accelerating MSME performance, RAMP, program will outlay of 6,000 crores over 5 years will be rolled out. This will help MSME sector become more resilient, competitive, and efficient. Skilling programs and partnership with the industry will be reoriented to promote continuous skilling avenues, sustainability, and employability. The National Skill Qualification Framework will be aligned with dynamic industry needs. Digital ecosystem for skilling and livelihood, the DeshStack e-portal, will be launched. This aims to empower citizens to skill, reskill, or upskill through online training. It will also provide API-based trusted skill credentials, payment and discovery layers to find relevant jobs and entrepreneurial opportunities. Startups will be promoted to facilitate Drone Shakti through varied applications and for drone as a service. In select ITIs in all states, the required courses for skilling will be started. Due to the pandemic-induced closure of schools, our children, particularly in the rural areas and those from scheduled castes and scheduled tribes and other weaker sections, have lost almost 2 years of formal education. Mostly, these are children in government schools. We recognize the need to impart supplementary teaching and to build a resilient mechanism for education delivery. For this purpose, One Class, One TV channel program of PM E-Vidya will be expanded from 12 to 200 TV channels. This will enable all states to provide supplementary education in regional languages for classes 1 to 12. High-quality e-content in all spoken languages will be developed for delivery via internet, mobile phones, TV, and through radio and digital teachers. A competitive mechanism for development of quality e-content by the teachers will be set up to empower and equip them with digital tools of teaching and facilitate better learning outcomes. A digital university will be established to provide access to students across the country for world-class quality universal education with personalized learning experience at their doorsteps. This will be made available in different Indian languages and ICT formats. The university will be built on a networked hub and spoke model, with the hub building cutting-edge ICT expertise. The best public universities and institutions in the country will collaborate as a network of hub and spoke. An open platform for the national digital health ecosystem will be rolled out. It will consist of digital registries of health providers and health facilities, unique health identity, consent framework, with and universal access to health facilities. The pandemic has accentuated mental health problems in people of all ages. To better the access to quality mental health counseling and care services, a national tele-mental health program will be launched. This will include a network of 23 tele-mental health centers of excellence, with NIMHANS being the nodal center and International Institute of Information Technology, Bangalore, IIIT Bangalore, providing technology support. Recognizing the importance of Nari Shakti as the harbinger of our bright future and for women-led development, during the Amritkal, our government has comprehensively revamped the schemes of the Ministry of Women and Child Development. Accordingly, 3 schemes, namely Mission Shakti, Mission Vatsalya, Saksham Anganwadi and Poshan 2.0 were launched recently to provide integrated benefits to women and children. Saksham Anganwadis are a new generation Anganwadis that have better infrastructure and audio-visual aids, powered by clean energy and providing improved environment for early childhood development. 2 lakh Anganwadis will be upgraded under this scheme. Current coverage of Har Ghar Nal Se Jal is 8.7 crores. Of this, 5.5 crore households were provided tap water in last 2 years itself. Allocation of 60,000 crores of rupees has been made with an aim to cover 3.8 crore households in 2022 and 23. In 22-23, 80 lakh houses will be completed for the identified eligible beneficiaries of the PM Awas Yojana, both rural and urban. 48,000 crores is allotted for this purpose. The central government will work with the state governments for reduction of time required for all land and construction related approvals, for promoting affordable housing for middle class and for the economically weaker sections in urban areas. We shall also work with the financial sector regulators to expand access to capital along with reduction in cost of intermediaries. A new scheme, Prime Minister's Development Initiative for the Northeast, will be implemented through the Northeastern Council. It will fund infrastructure in the spirit of PM Gati Shakti and social development projects based on felt needs of the Northeast. This will enable livelihood activities for youth and women, filling the gaps in various sectors. It will not be a substitute for existing central or state schemes. While the central ministries may also post their candidate projects, priority will be given to those posted by the states. An initial allocation of 1,500 crores of rupees will be made, and the initial list of projects is given in Annexure 1 of my speech. Our vision to improve the quality of life of citizens in the most backward districts of the country through aspirational districts program has been translated into reality in a very short span of time. 95% of those 112 districts have made significant progress in key sectors such as health, nutrition, financial inclusion, and basic infrastructure. They have surpassed even some of the state average values. However, in those districts, some blocks continue to lag. In 22-23, the program will focus on such blocks in those districts. Border villages with sparse population, limited connectivity, and infrastructure often get left out from the development gains. Such villages on the northern border will be covered under a new Vibrant Villages program. The activities will include construction of village infrastructure, housing, tourist centers, road connectivity, provisioning of decentralized renewable energy, direct-to-home access for Doordarshan and educational channels, and support for their livelihood generation. Additional funding for these activities will be provided. Existing schemes will be converged. We will define their outcomes and monitor them on a constant basis. In 2022, 100% of 1.5 lakh post offices will come on the core banking system, enabling financial inclusion and access to accounts through net banking, mobile banking, ATMs, and also provide online transfer of funds between post office accounts and bank accounts. This will be helpful, especially for farmers and senior citizens in rural areas, enabling interoperability and financial inclusion. Honorable Speaker, sir, in recent years, digital banking, digital payments, and fintech innovations have grown at a rapid pace in the country. Government is continuously encouraging these sectors to ensure that the benefits of digital banking reach every nook and corner of the country in a consumer-friendly manner. Taking forward this agenda and to mark 75 years of our independence, it is proposed to set up 75 digital banking units in 75 districts of the country by scheduled commercial banks. The financial support for digital payment ecosystem announced in the previous budget will continue in 22-23 as well. This will encourage further adoption of digital payments. There will also be a focus to promote use of payment platforms that are economical and user-friendly. So I move to the next priority. In recent years, over 25,000 compliances were reduced and nearly 1,500 union laws were repealed. This is the result of our government's strong commitment for minimum government and maximum governance. 1,486 union laws were repealed. Our trust in the public and ease of doing business is what is highlighted here. For the Amrit Kal, the next phase of ease of doing business 2.0 and ease of living will be launched. In our endeavor to improve productive efficiency of capital and human resources, we will follow the idea of trust-based governance. The new phase will be guided by an active involvement of the states, digitization of manual processes, and interventions, integration of the central and state level systems through IT bridges, a single point access for all citizen-centric services, and standardization and removal of overlapping compliances. Crowdsourcing of suggestions and ground level assessment of the impact with active involvement of citizens and businesses will be encouraged. A single window portal, Parivesh, for all green clearances was launched in 2018. It has been instrumental in reducing the time required for approvals significantly. The scope of this portal will be expanded to provide information to the applicants based on location of units. Information about specific approvals will be provided. It will enable application for all 4 approvals through a single form and tracking of the process through Centralized Processing Center Green, CPC Green. E-passports. The issuance of e-passports using embedded chip and futuristic technology will be rolled out in 22-23 to enhance the convenience for the citizens in their overseas travel. By the time of India at 100, nearly half of population is likely to be living in urban areas. To prepare for this, orderly urban development is of critical importance. This will help realize the country's economic potential, including livelihood opportunities for the demographic dividend. For this, on the one hand, we need to nurture the megacities and their hinterlands to become current centers of economic growth. On the other, we need to facilitate Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities to take on the mantle in the future. This would require us to reimagine our cities into centers of sustainable living with opportunities for all, including women and our youth. For this to happen, urban planning cannot continue with a business as usual approach. We plan to steer a paradigm change. A high-level committee of reputed urban planners, urban economists, and institutions will be formed to make recommendations on urban sector policies, capacity building, planning, implementation, and governance. For urban capacity building, support will be provided to the states. Modernization of building bylaws, town planning schemes, transit-oriented development will be implemented. This will facilitate reforms for people to live and work closer to the mass transit systems. The central government's financial support for mass transit projects and Amrit scheme will be leveraged for formulation of action plans and their implementation for facilitating the TOD and TPS by the states. For developing India-specific knowledge in urban planning and design, and to deliver certified training in these areas, up to 5 existing academic institutions in different regions will be designated as centers of excellence. These centers will be provided endowment fund of 250 crore each. In addition, the AICTE will take the lead to improve syllabi, quality, and access of urban planning courses in other institutions. We will promote a shift to use of public transport in urban areas. This will be complemented by clean tech and governance solutions, special mobility zones with zero fossil fuel policy and EV vehicles. Battery swapping policy. Considering the constraint of space in urban areas, for setting up charging stations at scale, a battery swapping policy will be brought out and interoperability standards will be formulated. private sector will be encouraged to develop sustainable and innovative business models for battery or energy as a service. This will improve efficiency in the EV ecosystem. Efficient use of land resources is a strong imperative. States will be encouraged to adopt unique land parcel identification number to facilitate IT-based management of records. The facility for transliteration of land records across any of the Schedule 8 languages will also be rolled out. The adoption of linkage with National Generic Document Registration System NGDRS with the One Nation, One Registration software will be promoted as an option for uniform process of registration and anywhere registration of deeds and documents. Necessary amendments in the code IBC will be carried out to enhance the efficiency of the resolution process and facilitate cross-border insolvency resolution. Accelerated corporate exit. Several IT-based systems have been established for accelerated registration of new companies. Now the Center for Processing Accelerated Corporate Exit, CPACE, will process re-engineering, will be established to facilitate and speed up the voluntary winding up of these companies from the currently required 2 years to less than 6 months. Government procurement. Government rules have recently been modernized for the needs of Amritkal. The new rules have benefited from the inputs from various stakeholders. The modernized rules allow use of transparent quality criteria besides cost and evaluation of complex tenders. Provisions have been made for payment of 75% of running bills mandatorily within 10 days and for encouraging settlements of disputes through conciliation. As a further step to enhance transparency and to reduce delays in payments, a completely paperless, end-to-end online e-bill system will be launched for use by all central ministries for their procurement. The system will enable the suppliers and contractors to submit online their digitally signed bills and claims and track their status from anywhere. To reduce indirect costs for suppliers and work contractors, the use of surety bonds as a substitute for bank guarantee will be made acceptable in government procurements. Business such as gold imports may also find this useful. IRDAI, insurance regulator, has given the framework for issue of surety bonds by insurance companies. AVGC Promotion Task Force. The animation, visual effects, gaming, and comic, the AVGC sector, offers immense potential to employ youth. An AVGC Promotion Task Force with all stakeholders will be set up to recommend ways to realize this and build domestic capacity for serving our markets and the global demand. Telecom sector. Telecommunications in general and 5G technology in particular can enable growth and offer job opportunities. Required spectrum auctions will be conducted in 2022 to facilitate rollout of 5G mobile services within 2022-23 by private telecom providers. A scheme for design-led manufacturing will be launched to build a strong ecosystem for 5G as part of the production-linked incentive scheme. To enable affordable broadband and mobile service proliferation in rural and remote areas, 5% of annual collections under the Universal Service Obligation Fund will be allocated. This will provide and this will promote R&D and commercialization of technologies and solutions. Our vision is that all villages and their residents should have the same access to e-services, communication facilities, and digital resources as urban areas and their residents. The contracts for laying optical fiber in all villages, including remote areas, will be awarded under the BharatNet project through PPP in 22 and 23. Completion is expected in 2025. Measures will be taken to enable better and more efficient use of the optical fiber. Export promotion. The Special Economic Zones Act will be replaced with a new legislation that will enable the states to become partners in development of enterprise and service hubs. This will cover all large existing and new industrial enclaves to optimally utilize available infrastructure and enhance competitiveness of exports. Atmanirbharta in defense. Our government is committed to reducing imports and promoting Atmanirbharta in equipment for the armed forces. 68% of the capital procurement budget will be earmarked for domestic industry in 22-23, up from 58% in 21-22. Defense R&D will be opened up for industry, startups, and academia, with 25% of defense R&D budget earmarked. Private industry will be encouraged to take up design and development of military platforms and equipment in collaboration with DRDO and other organizations through SPV model. An independent nodal umbrella body will be set up for meeting wide-ranging testing and certification requirements. Artificial intelligence, geospatial systems and drones, semiconductor and its ecosystem, space economy, genomics, and pharmaceuticals. Green energy and clean mobility systems have immense potential to assist sustainable development at scale and modernize the country. They provide employment opportunities for our youth and make Indian industry more efficient and competitive. Supportive policies, light touch regulations, facilitative actions to build domestic capacities, and promotion of research and development will guide the government's approach. For R&D in the sunrise opportunities, in addition to efforts of collaboration among academia, industry, and public institutions, government contribution will be provided. Energy transition and climate change. The risks of climate change are the strongest negative externalities that affect India and other countries. As Honorable Prime Minister said at the COP26 summit in Glasgow last November, and I quote, "What is needed today is mindful and deliberate utilization instead of mindless, destructive consumption," unquote. The low carbon development strategy, as enunciated in the Panchamrit that he announced is an important reflection of our government's strong commitment towards sustainable development. The strategy opens up huge employment opportunities and will take the country on a sustainable development path. This budget proposes several near-term and long-term actions accordingly. Solar power. To facilitate domestic manufacturing for the ambitious goal of 280 gigawatts of installed solar capacity by 2030, an additional allocation of 19,500 crores for PLI, production incentive, for manufacturing of high efficiency modules with priority to fully integrate manufacturing units from polysilicon to solar PV modules will be made. Honorable Speaker, sir, the circular economy transition is expected to help in productivity enhancement as well as creating large opportunities for new businesses and jobs. The action plans for 10 sectors such as electronic waste, end-of-life vehicles, used oil waste, toxic and hazardous industrial waste are already ready. The focus will now be on addressing important cross-cutting issues of infrastructure, reverse logistics, technology upgradation, and integration with informal sector. This will be supported by active public policies covering regulations, extended producers' responsibilities, framework, and innovation facilities. 5 to 7% biomass pellets will be co-fired in thermal power plants, resulting in carbon dioxide savings of 38 MMT annually. This will also provide extra income to farmers and job opportunities to locals and help avoid stubble burning in agricultural fields. Saving energy is an important aspect of the energy management. Hence, energy efficiency and savings measures will be promoted. This will be done in large commercial buildings through the energy service company business model. It will facilitate capacity building and awareness for energy audits, for performance contracts, and common measurement of and verification protocol. 4 pilot projects for coal gasification and conversion of coal into chemicals required for the industry will be set up